Hey, I'm finally back after taking a little break to adjust to life as a new father, which was definitely the right thing to do as I figured out, but also terrible timing because so many great new products dropped. One of them is this right here, the DJI Mic 3. I bought this with my own money, it's not sponsored, and I have to say this mic is seriously cool. It's basically a DJI Mic 2, which was already pretty much perfect, but it comes with a much smaller form factor plus a bunch of extra features, like we're talking internal recording, 32-bit float, time code, multiple receiver support, EQ presets, and the list goes on. And that's great because ever since the DJI Mic Mini came out, I've been tempted to buy it just for the size, but I always held off because no internal 32-bit float recording, and that feature has saved my audio more than once on the Mic 2, so I didn't want to give it up. And now with the DJI Mic 3, I don't have to. It really feels like the best of both worlds. But this microphone does come with one big downside that pretty much every reviewer has pointed out. It does not have a mic jack, so you can't connect a lavalier mic, and that can be a bummer because the big advantage of lavalier mics is how easy they are to hide. The Mic 3 is definitely a bit bigger, so that might actually be a problem, but that's also great because instead of just doing a little review today, I can actually show you something useful, like how to hide a lavalier mic, because I want to test for myself if I can hide the Mic 3 the same way I would a lav. So let's find out, can I make this microphone visible? So this is how you would usually attach a lavalier microphone to a person so it's invisible. At first, what you need is a bit of tape. So you get like a piece of it and then you put it together like a circle so that you essentially have double-sided tape. And then you put the lavalier microphone on top, around like that, so that the lavalier microphone stands slightly over the tape. And then you take another piece of tape, usually a bit longer, so that it holds better on the skin. And then you put that over also so that the lavalier mic stands slightly over. And it is important that the lavalier microphone stands slightly over the edge of the tape to prevent bad audio, otherwise it might sound a bit muffled. And yeah, then you end up with something like that here, and you can tape that on the chest of a person. So the lavalier mic is attached now, you're also listening to it, and as you can see, it is not visible at all because it is on my chest. And this is how professionals do that all the time. This is a perfect way to hide a lavalier mic on a talent. And now I want to try the exact same with the DJI Mic 3 here. So at first I unattach the magnet because then it's a bit flatter. We want to have it as flat as possible so it's not visible later. Then also I take a bit more tape than I would do on a lavalier mic. I do exactly the same. Then one tape on top. So I would say let's try it out. Okay, and that's the DJI Mic 3 now. As you can see, this is not visible at all. Let's just say I got some padding, like I would say I have about medium-sized man boobs, so that definitely helps a bit. Women definitely have a big advantage, and if you're maybe a guy that doesn't work out at all and you don't have any body fat, then yeah, maybe you would see it, but at least for my body it works. Like the microphone is invisible, so perfect. Hiding a lav mic isn't everything though. Another point people often make is the sound, and sure, certain lavs can work really well with certain voices, but honestly I don't see that as a big issue here because the DJI Mic 3 has EQ presets built in and it records raw audio in 32-bit float internally, which means that if the mic doesn't quite fit your voice, you still get all the data to adjust it in post, and with all the AI audio tools we have today, even if you're a solo shooter without an audio guy, fixing that is easier than ever. So for me, the lack of a mic jack really isn't a problem. And another feature I really like is how easily it switches between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Like in my tests so far, that has been super handy. For example, I've got the Bluetooth connection paired to my DJI Osmo 360. So if I just want to film myself quickly, I can use that, but then I can instantly switch back to Wi-Fi for my main camera setup with the receiver while still recording internally as a backup. Being able to switch that fast between devices is really something I value a lot. I think DJI could even double down on that by automatically detecting which paired device is currently turned on and switch to that automatically, because that would make it even more seamless, almost like AirPods from Apple, for example, when they constantly switch to all of your devices. I really love that. And I would also say we definitely need a mirrorless camera from DJI that integrates those mics natively without a receiver. If that comes, I would buy it instantly. So altogether, I think the DJI Mic 3 is the best microphone currently for most video creators, and even a lot of documentary filmmakers will be perfectly happy with it, even bigger teams. So if you're looking for a new microphone, definitely check it out. I will leave an affiliate link in the description. It won't cost you anything extra to purchase through this link, but it helps support this channel if you found this video valuable. And yeah, that's it for the microphone. I have to say it feels great to be back. I really missed making videos during my break, even though it was the right call to take time for my new family. And yeah, if you're curious, Nathan's doing great. Like, we didn't have any problems with the birth and stuff. She's actually growing really fast, eating a lot, and that also means that I'm getting less sleep, and I compensate for that by sleeping in a bit, which is why today's video, and likely also a few more videos down the road, will be a bit simpler, and I won't be going out much for sunrise and stuff. So I'm keeping it simple for now. I'm also wrapping up another project, a WordPress membership plugin with some cool features, which should be finished in about 2 to 3 weeks. And once that's done, I will have more time for YouTube again, including wildlife, what I want to get more into. Also, you probably noticed already I switched back to Canon. Wildlife is one of the reasons, but I will share the full story in another video, so make sure to subscribe for that. I'm out.